Welcome to my video. I am Dr. J. Prakash, Associate Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. In this video, you are going to learn what are the prerequisites for studying compiler design. Those are language preprocessing system, definition of compiler, phases of compiler. Language preprocessing consists of various steps. Out of that, first one is preprocessor. It consists of macro processing, file inclusion, relational preprocessors. Macro processing is a small character or word that is defined before your main function, which helps us to reduce the time required for the compilation. Example 3 hash define a capital X 3. Wherever the program reads capital X, it will remains 3. Hash define capital Y a star b plus c. The value of a star b plus c will be stored in Y. Inside your main program, whenever you call capital Y, the value of a star b plus c will be called. Hash define z getChar. GetChar is used to get the character. It will be assigned to the variable z. It will be invoked whenever it called capital Z. This type of preprocessor directives tells the compiler to include a file in the source code program header and standard files. These files contains definition of predefined functions like printf, scanf, etc. These files must be included for working with this type of function. Example, hash include stdio.h is responsible for input-output statements. Relational preprocessors are used to say the program where to start and where to end, augment old languages with modern constructs, add macros for if, then, while, etc. Hash define can make C code more Pascal-like. Hash define begin, hash define end, etc. Language extension for a database system is used to connect C language with database management system. Assemblers are a program that are used to arrange the code in an order. Assembly code names are used for instructions and names are used for memory addresses. Example, move A R1. The value of A will be moved to register R1. Add hash to R1. The 2 will be added the value that is present in R1. Move R1 comma B. The value in R1 will be moved to B. There are two pass assembly. First pass, all identifiers are assigned to memory addresses 0 offset. Example, substitute 0 for A and 4 for B. Second pass, produce a relocatable machine code that is used for calculations. A compiler is a special program that processes statements written in a particular programming language, that is called high-level language, and turns them into a machine language or code that a computer processor uses. Another basic terminology used in compiler design is relocatable machine code. What is relocatable machine code? Here is an example. Move f id3, r2. The value of id3 will be stored in r2. Move. We are going to perform move operation. F stands for floating point value. The piece of code is called relocatable machine code. Second line, multiply mulf hash 60.0. That hash 60 indicates we are directly going to multiply 60 with the value that is present in R2. The next one is move f id2, R1. The value present in id2 will be stored in R1. Add f R2, R1. Now we are going to add the registers R1 and R2. Move f R1, id1. Final answer will be stored in id1. What is the operation here we are performing? We are going to move the values from one register to another. That is why it is named as relocatable machine code. Another two basic parts of compiler are loaders or link editors. Loader, taking relocatable machine code, altering the addresses and placing the altered instruction into memory. That is the main function of loader. The link editor, taking many relocatable machine code programs with cross references and produce a single file. Need to keep track of correspondence between variable names and corresponding addresses in each piece of code. Loaders or linkers are responsible for loading and linking the library files throughout the execution of the program. Now you are seeing the basic structure of a C compiler. It consists of 6 phases and it is named as the phases of compiler. The first one is source program. It is given as input. The first phase is lexical analyzer. The second phase syntax analyzer. Third phase semantic analyzer. Fourth phase intermediate code generator. Fifth one code optimizer. Sixth one code generation. The final output will be target program. Along with this, we are having symbol table manager, error handler. Symbol table is a data structure used to store the tokens that are generated by the lexical analyzer. Error handler, it is used to handle the various types of error that are generated in various phases of compiler. Each and every phase of compiler will produce different types of output. The final output will be target program or relocatable machine code. In our next video, we will discuss about the various phases of compiler with an example. In this video, I hope you have learned what are the basic terminologies that are used in compiler, like compiler, assembler, preprocessor, phases of compiler, etc. Thank you for watching my video.